Wow, this is loud. All right. I don't really speak in public very often, and my feet are sweating, so. All right, you know, growing up, Molly and I were pretty much opposites in a lot of respects, and we still are mostly. But one thing that we've had consistently in common is our dashing good looks. Growing up, Molly was the little bubbly social butterfly. Alright. She was the little bubbly social butterfly. Skip it.
I love it.
Always had plenty of friends and managed to be one of the most popular girls in school. All the way through college. But she wasn't popular because it's something she sought out to be, but because people were drawn to her. Fun, kind, sometimes sassy, mostly sweet personality. Mostly sassy, actually. And also somehow she always managed to be the captain of her cheerleading squad. So fetch. Even though she's been out of high school for 5 years, every now and then still I'll be out and about doing my thing, and someone will stop me and ask me if I'm Molly Cody's sister. This is where the good looks come in. Oftentimes people will tell me, "You look so familiar," to which I reply, "You probably know my sister." Turns out, I just have a familiar face. So anyway, like I said, we were really different growing up. While she was interested in playing with dolls and Barbies, I was interested in drawing stitches on them, cutting their hair, and seeing how many of them I could throw up into trees. But she got me back too, by means of pinching, spilling anything and everything on my new clothes, by owning every fight merely because she had a mad talent of being able to cry on command. And as of late, for the past 6 months, has somehow managed to be the last user of the toilet paper in our bathroom and has forgotten to replace it for the next bathroom user. For the love of Graham, please replace the toilet paper. Although we've had our moments of anger and annoyance, we somehow would be able to fall asleep in the same bed, making up new lyrics to All For You by Jackson, because Mom and Dad didn't like the real ones. We'd wrap up our favorite toys for each other at Christmas time because we were too young to buy ones. And I can always count on her to laugh at my jokes. No matter what, I've always loved my sister with all my heart. If anyone tried to hurt her, like the time Blair threw the bike at you, or when friends weren't so cool, I wouldn't even flinch at standing up for you. I'll always take your side. And it wasn't any different when it came to boys. It's like I grew an extra pair of eyes. They weren't good enough for her. And then Graham came along. At first, I admit I was weary of you. Once again, I didn't think you were good enough for her. But then I met you, and I knew it was all downhill from there. All jokes aside, though, as soon as I met you, I knew you were not only going to be a great companion and lover for Molly, but would actually be able to handle her sassafras self as well. And that's how I knew you'd be perfect together. Well, that and the fact that you both shave your arms and legs and each... on the playground. And always need to let them go in confined spaces. It really hurts. It's been such a blessing to have you in our lives. You've handled every setback in the past few years with such strength and determination. You've loved my sister with such honor and loyalty and humility, and your heart for God is steadfast and precious. And I'm really happy I have someone to play sports with now. I know you both know marriage is a huge commitment. Make sure you love God more than you love each other, but make sure each other is your first priority over anyone else or anything else. The more you serve each other and put each other before yourselves, the more unified you'll be. Remember to do little things for each other, cherish each other, thank each other, surprise each other, treat each other with as much love and respect as you would had you never met another human being before you met each other. But remember that no matter how much you love and respect each other, you have hearts and minds that aren't perfect and will eventually hurt and upset each other. Choose those battles wisely. Always try to see things from the other side first. Forgive each other. Don't let anything linger. I love you guys, and we'll always be here for you. So, will you please raise your glasses with me? Hashtag love you like a sister, or wait, you are my sister. Hashtag he put a ring on it. Hashtag replace the toilet paper. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag no regrets. Hashtag happily ever after. Hashtag Tamale and Graham.